You're watching Let's Chat.
We're just a little bit over a week or a little bit longer until 4th of July, which is hard to believe, but we'll be spending some time this morning with Creative Arts Guild learning about the 5th annual Pops in Burr Park. Amanda Brown is here to tell us all about it.
Yes.
Thank you for making the time to be here,
Thanks for having me here.
So tell me a little bit about Pops in Burr Park, how it's evolved over the years, kind of what we'll expect.
Yes, it's amazing to believe that we're heading into year 5. But you know, the first couple years we just tried this idea of bringing a live orchestra downtown, and you know, then adding the fireworks to that made it such a special night. And then as things have evolved and more people have come, we had close to 5,000 people in the park last year. So last year, for the first time, we started selling hot dogs and hamburgers and glow items for the kiddos. We have free kids crafts going on. So lots of festivities and things to celebrate.
And this is in Dalton, Georgia, correct?
Dalton, Georgia at Burr Park downtown.
That is so exciting. So is this a pretty popular spot, I'm assuming, for most people to go out in Dalton?
Absolutely. So we have an Off the Rails music series that goes every Friday night throughout the whole summer. And this year we're going all the way into September. So lots of great musicians. But this night, Friday, June 27th, this coming Friday, this is the Creative Arts Guild's signature night of the Off the Rails series. And so we have the orchestra. We're also kicking off with another band called Ain't Just Whistling Dixie, kind of a jazz Dixieland band, and then going on into the orchestra, who will perform popular things such as some stuff from Schindler's List all the way to very traditional patriotic music like the Overture of 1812 and Stars and Stripes Forever. And then peppered in the whole celebration and the evening, we have performances, guest performances by our dancers, some readers, professional vocalists, and you know, and a children's choir, a local children's choir.
That's so fun.
Lots of people.
So
yeah.
And what I like that you mentioned on that too is that you're really checking off all the boxes of all these different age groups. Like the whole community is being a part of this. The young kids, the older generations, getting able to share history together, because that's something we all as Americans can bond over and you know, share that patriotism. But tell me what you're excited to see and attendees can expect this year from the event.
Absolutely. So again, come out early. We start cooking and selling hamburgers and hot dogs at 5:30. The music will kick off at 6:30 again with Ain't Just Whistling Dixie, and then at 8:30 the orchestra will begin. And right at the end of the performance, those last 10 minutes, maybe from 9:50, it sounds like just 10 minutes, but that's all it takes with a firework display.
Sure.
And that will just kind of pair in with the last 1812 overture and just makes for a magical evening. And one of the things I love the most about what this particular event does for our community and communities really everywhere is we have a common thing to celebrate here. So it's one of the most unifying and community-oriented events that I can imagine. We're all there to celebrate and honor something that we share.
That's so fun. And it's something that, like you said, like touching all sorts of age groups. The little kids obviously are going to love the fireworks, but the adults love the fireworks too. And it's just fun celebration in general. And remind me again, who helps make this evening possible? Because I know a lot of hands are on deck for this.
Absolutely. So our partners in the full Off the Rails series are the Convention and Visitors Bureau, the Downtown Dalton Development Authority, and the Community Foundation of Northwest Georgia. But this particular evening also takes a whole other slew of fundraising. So our presenting sponsors for the evening are Textile Rubber and Chemical Company and Engineered Floors, along with Mohawk Industries, Marketing Alliance Group, and Material Handling Incorporated. And so we're just so pleased to have their support as we produce this evening, because this is a professional orchestra. Every member of the orchestra is being paid, which also is something that the Creative Arts Guild believes strongly in, validating their choice to be professional musicians and making that their livelihood. So these musicians come from our area, from Chattanooga, from Rome, all around. So it's a really wonderful night. Yeah.
That really is amazing. Well, Amanda, thank you for making the time to be here this morning, just telling us about this incredible event that is going to be held this Friday. Is that correct?
That's this Friday. Come on out. Yes.
Go out and visit them in Dalton, Georgia. You will not be disappointed. Have so much fun and celebrate the 4th of July right around the corner. Stay with us. You're watching Let's Chat. We'll be right back after this.